Hey everybody, this is Tom. Welcome back to another haul video. It's been a couple of weeks since I actually had a haul video. I posted a video last week that showed all my J. Scott Campbell covers, but I think it's been about 2 weeks or so since I actually did a haul video for comics. So we got a stack of books here today. A lot of good stuff actually. Not the usual quarter bin finds you that I normally have in my videos. Couple of trades I made with some YouTubers and some books I purchased off another YouTuber. And I also made a trade with Tu Mua. Everybody who hasn't seen his channel, there'll be a link to it in the description bar. And Tu and I were chatting back and forth about action figures and how I told him I was only interested in picking up the Scarlet Witch figure for the Marvel Legends wave, the current one. And he happened to find it, and we wound up trading. I gave him 2 Spider-Man books for it, and so thanks Tu. In addition to that, he had sent me this pretty cool Star Wars figure. General Tarkin figure, so that's another figure for the wall. And I'm really happy to get the Scarlet Witch figure, who desperately needed an upgrade from the original Marvel Legend figure that we got. So Tu, thank you very much for looking out and finding that for me. I appreciate it. And hopefully you'll get your books. God, I hope they come Monday. I always get a little nervous when stuff doesn't get there on time. And Fool Killer's always telling me to use a tracking number. Maybe I got to start doing that. So that takes care of that. My wife picked me up, ordered me this Infinity Gauntlet bank. This is pretty sweet. I love this. It's got all the Infinity Gems on there, and a hole in the spot for your coinage. So we'll find a spot for that in this wall. So this room of stuff I got here. My wife says the walls are closing in on me down here, and she may be a little right. I've got to find some room for some stuff and maybe start getting rid of some things. So enough yammering. Let's get on to the books that we got to show you guys. Maybe I'll use the fist as a prop up, I guess, for the books. Okay. So the first couple of books we got in a trade with Michael Gantner, and Mike, your book should be coming soon. They'll probably get shipped out on Monday, which means you'll probably get them since you're in Canada. I guess towards the end of the first week of April, I guess. So we got Angela #1. I wanted to pick this book up when it first came out, and I don't know why I didn't. So I just needed a little swig. I like that cover. And then Angela #2. And Angela #3. So if I like this, maybe I'll go back and get the rest of the issues and then add it to my pull list. In addition to that, I got first print of Captain Marvel #1 and Captain Marvel #2. And Howard the Duck #1 from a 3-issue limited series from the movie. I might want to buy that movie someday, even though it's horribly bad. It's so bad it's good type thing. I would just like to have it for the collection. And this is the book I like the best out of all of them. J. Scott Campbell cover for Chaos #1. So I was very happy to get that. So again, thanks Mike, and a link to Mike's channel will be also in my description. And next we got some books that I picked up today from my local shop. Amazing Spider-Man Spiral Part 1. So this is 16.1. Arthur Adams cover. Picked up another issue of Destroyer Duck #1, as I found it in the dollar bin and it was in really nice shape. First appearance of Gru the Wanderer. Every now and again, this camera gets out of sync with the hole in the case. These books are in a little rough shape. I'll zoom in close on there, but I bought them because I don't have any Whitman variants. So it's my first Whitman variant for Batman. I didn't open it up yet to see what issue it is. And then another Whitman variant for Batman. So I was very happy to get these. I think I've seen this cover before. I don't know if it's the first appearance of Lucius Fox. If anybody knows, can you let me know? I've seen this cover in somebody else's video, I'm pretty sure. A couple of videos. So we got those. Those were $1 a piece. And I've seen a lot of people pick this up. I've had this back in the day, but I no longer have it. Avengers number 264, first appearance of the female Yellow Jacket. This was a book that I was glad to grab today. It's really clean. It's really nice. Mr. Miracle number 4. It's in really nice condition. Maybe a solid 8. I paid $12 for it. It's the first appearance of Big Barda. There was an episode of Justice League Unlimited that they had the Flash, Mr. Miracle, and Big Barda. I thought the character was interesting in that. I mean, it's really, really clean condition. It's a minor key. Trying to pick up more key issues, you know, of some of the older books. And at $12, I couldn't pass that up. We have Amazing Spider-Man 16. Humberto Ramos is back on doing Spider-Man. I don't mind his stuff as much as a lot of other people do. John Romita Jr. is just not my favorite Spider-Man artist, but I don't have a big problem with Humberto Ramos. So I've read that already. That was a pretty good read. Then I got a couple of Red Sonja titles. I mean, I've got so many Red Sonja titles on my pull list. There's more Red Sonja stuff on my pull list than anything from Marvel or DC. It's kind of funny. And Red Sonja's always having these one-shots. So Red Sonja Altered States one-shot. Nice cover. Got Red Sonja Red Vulture's Circle number 3. And then we got Legendary Red Sonja issue number 2. I haven't read number 1 yet. I actually misplaced it. Hopefully I'll find that when I start cleaning up around here. Got some bags and boards also in the mail yesterday. So I'm going to bag and board some stuff. So I picked all those up. This group of books cost me today $39. I think I spent on all the books today. I also came across Action Comics, the first appearance of Vixen, and he hadn't had a chance to price it yet because he had just purchased a bunch of books and he was still going through them. And I asked him how much he wanted it, and of course he looked it up online, and he came back with a price of $25 for it. I told him to hold it for me, but I don't think I'm going to pull the trigger on that one. I mean, it's not that major of a character to me. I'd be more comfortable spending $10, $10 to $15 on it. I don't think I'm gonna spend the $25. Who knows? I might find it at the con I'm going to in April. All right, so that's those books I grabbed today. I got a couple of books that I found at a thrift shop, or like an antique type shop, or it's more of a thrift shop than antique. So you think of antiques, you think of some high-end type stuff. This was like just a bunch of, it was like a yard sale within a building. So Amazing Spider-Man number $3.99, that was only $1. I found a copy of X-Force number 1, and it had the Deadpool card. There's a little slit in the bag up top here, so it's not completely sealed, but it's got the Deadpool card. It's like my 3rd or 4th copy of X-Force number 1. If it wasn't $1, I wouldn't have grabbed it. Infinity War #1, my second copy of that. That's $1. Amazing Spider-Man 365. It was another $1 find. I had this already, but it's first appearance of Spider-Man 2099, who's becoming popular again. So who knows? Then you might see a little uptick in the popularity of this book again. And G.I. Joe #33. I only bought this because of the Michael Turner cover. And then I stumbled across this. This was only a dime. It's X-Men #3, but it's the Marvel Legends variant that came with the Beast figure. So, grabbed all those. Next, we got, I ordered this from Midtown Comics because I couldn't find it anywhere. All my shops were sold out of it. And I haven't bought a Spawn issue, since the 1990s. So, I wanted to pick this up. And this is the Greg Capullo, Todd McFarlane cover. I think I liked this one the best out of all of them. So I'm glad to get that. But that's an expensive book. This was $6. So, you know, it's getting crazy how much these newer books are going for. Here's a couple other $1 finds. Incredible Hulk #119. It's got some condition issues, including a tear in the corner. But it's a Herb Trimpe cover, who's going to be at the Comic-Con that I'm going to. Hopefully I'll get him to sign this. I'm not looking to spend a ton of money on autographs. I'm hoping to buy some books that I'm really looking for. But if I can get Herb Trimpe for cheap, I'll get him to sign that and maybe one or two other things. Submariner #17. And I mean, like I said, these books are not in the greatest of shape, but you can't pass up on them for $1. This last book here that I found there was not too bad. This was also $1. Doctor Strange 182 with a very thin looking Juggernaut. It's not a bad book. So we got that. Went to Zap Comics here in New Jersey. Found Supergirl #5. This has the origin of Zatanna in there. It reprinted her first appearance in Hawkman. So I was glad to get that for only $3. And then my buddy Scott X 1307 sent me a couple of books. I had sent him some stuff recently. He found Red Sonja Sanctuary one-shot for me. And some Adam Hughes good stuff. #150. Love that cover. And 151. So thank you, Scott. Link to Scott's channel will also be in my description bar. So check him out. He's got some great flea market finds all the time. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. Next are the books that I got from Super Joe It All. What's cool about Joe is he had a video, had to be 6 months ago, and I expressed some interest in 3 books, and he said, you know, he would sell them to me and sent me his address, and for whatever reason I forgot to send it to him, and I totally forgot who I was going to buy the books from. And he had made a comment on one of my videos not too long ago that he had still had the books for me, and I was like, oh my god, thank goodness that you sent me that message. I totally forgot, and finally got around to sending him his money. He also sent me a couple of free books. Marvel Comics Presents #86. This is one of the books I purchased. Miss Marvel 14. I did not have that. A rough copy of Power Man #36, but I didn't have it, and it was, you know, it was really cheap. I think it was like $1. But he also sent me a nice clean copy of Spider-Man #223. and he sent me a freebie of Fantastic Four 342, which I did not have. But this is the main book that I wanted from him, and this was All-Star Western number 11. And at the time when I had seen this video that he was selling this in, I had seen a couple of videos on YouTube. I think Mercenaut had it, and either Hippies Collectibles or I forgot who else had it, but they were showing this book, and I was like, I want to get that if I ever see it. It's the second appearance of Jonah Hex. I thought at the time it would be pretty affordable, and it's in nice shape. No rips on it at all. It's just a well-read copy that was taken care of. It's got some dirt across here. I don't know if it was rubbing or something, but I got a good deal for it. I think I paid $15 for that, maybe a little less. I'm happy with it nonetheless, so I was very happy to get that. So thanks, Joe. I appreciate it, and a link to, of course, his channel will be in the description bar. I picked this up from my comic shop, local one that I was at today. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago. Detective Comics number 566. He had wanted $25 for it, but I was able to talk him down to $20. I've seen this in so many other videos, and I've always liked the cover with all the rogues and from the Rogues Gallery, so I was happy to finally get a good copy of that. This next book I'm really happy to get. It is Batman number 183, and it's the second appearance of Poison Ivy. It's got a rip in the cover there. It looks like maybe a tape pull. I'm not sure what it was, with a color break on it. I paid $20 for it. I forgot how much this book goes for in top of the line condition. But what's also cool about this is I have the Adam Hughes homage cover swipe of it. So I said I've got to get that. So I got the two. I'm happy with that book. $20 isn't horrible. So yeah, so there we go, we got that. And just sorry for the bouncing around. So we got those. The next video that I have to post will be, I'm finally going to do my Adam Hughes covers video like I did for the J. Scott Campbell. So that should be coming next week or the week after. Found this for $1. This is a pretty hot book right now with all the Justice League Dark stuff. Superman Family number 204 with the Enchantress. So I was happy to find that for $1. This is a book that I got for $1. I always liked the Justice League Unlimited version of this. The Man Who Has Everything, Superman Annual 11. It's one of the better annuals that was produced. I read this today because I always wanted to read it, and it was a very good read. The only problem with it, it's got looks like it was dropped at one time. But other than that, it's in really nice shape. I was happy to find that for $1. And then the last book I got from Comic Quarter 410 picked me up a copy of this because all my shops were sold out. And it's Silk number 1. And it's funny. I don't know if funny, but I did not know that she was Asian. Don't know how I missed that. When I first read her first appearance, she didn't strike me as an Asian character at all. But I just found out recently that she was. I haven't read this yet, but this was a pretty popular book. This and Spider-Gwen, and so I'm glad to finally get my hands on this and check this out. And if I like it, I'll add it to my pull list. So thanks, Matt, for picking that up for me. And that's all the books we've got to show. Pretty happy with everything that I got. Got some, some key issues and some vintage stuff, and some books that I was looking for a while. So everybody, thank you very much for watching. We're closing in on 500 subscribers. I can't thank everybody enough for who watches my videos and takes the time to comment and thumbs up on them. It's you know, it's great to see that sort of stuff. One last thing, I checked out iZombie today on the CW on demand. And it was a pretty good show. I don't know if anybody else, what other people feel about it. A couple people that I did speak to, they had mixed reviews on it. I went into it wanting to like it, and so I was pleasantly pleased that it was not horrible. It kept my attention. It moved pretty well. It fits right in perfectly with the Flash and the Arrow stuff that's on CW. I think they're doing a pretty good job with the stuff that they're airing. I haven't watched Season 3 yet of Arrow. I just recently finished watching Season 2. And I loved Season 2. I thought it was some of the best television I'd ever seen. So that's my video for this week. Again, thank you everybody. And until next time, everybody take care. And we'll see you next time. Bye.